de Toulouse. I'm here in France's third largest city, enjoying a weekend, fine dining, relaxation and just all around luxury and good fun. In between some of my larger, more adventurous trips. I love this region of France. It's friendly, it's laid back, and it has great food that is surprisingly quite affordable. I'm here at a Michelin listed restaurant sat at the bar having lunch. This is my first meal while here in Toulouse. I'm going to go for an Aperol Spritz to begin, and they have a wonderful free plate menu which costs €27 for a starter, a main and a dessert. I'm going to go for the tarte, which I believe is salmon. I'm going to go for the filet mignon, the pork, and then for dessert I haven't quite decided just yet. There's a lovely little ambiance in here. I believe this restaurant was awarded with Bib Gourmand, which means really good quality, affordable food, which is just what I want for a lunch when I'm going to a Michelin-starred restaurant tonight. So yeah, I love the way that the drinks menu is, like in little envelopes, like so. I've never seen it like this before, and it's really good. I'm going to go for an IPA, definitely. Aperol Spritz, IPA. Let's get things started nicely. With a change of heart, I went for the filet de melue instead of the pork fillet. Filet de melue is hake fish in English, which comes with a nice seafood sauce, according to the menu. My French is not so good, but because I'm a big foodie and a lot of French food, translates, like we don't rename it in English. I'm aware of a lot of the menu items, so I don't really need to translate menus. That's where my French skills begin and end. But yeah, I wanted to keep it quite light because I will be having a tasting menu tonight at a Michelin-starred restaurant, so I feel like a pork fillet would be just a little bit too heavy. And I want to keep on theme with the seafood since I'm going for the salmon tartare to begin. With a spritz. That's not very French, but I do love a good spritz. It's the perfect early afternoon drink to kick things off. And that's a very well made spritz. And here we also have a local IPA. I believe it's local. 6%, so it's not quite a session beer. Oh, it's from Chalabre. I won't begin to pretend to know where that is, or even if it's in this region of France, but let's give it a go. It's very strong tasting, but enjoyable. I think too many of those though, and I wouldn't make it to dinner tonight. Salmon tartare has arrived, and what a delightfully presented dish that really is. I mean, God, that's stunning. After a week in Colombia, I really needed to come to a foodie spot. So let's give this a go. We've got salmon, we've got avocado, we've got what looks like a pesto sauce, we've got some parsley, we've got some peppers. So let's just get a good mouthful of all of the flavours combined. That is. The salmon, obviously raw, is a very delicate, light flavour, but then you get the creaminess of the avocado. There's a little bit of salt in there. There's all the herbs, and then there's the sauce just to finish it off. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make use of that complimentary bread, and I'm going to hit it with the tartare and see how that is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. And props to the service. They came over and asked me would I like to finish my Aperol Spritz before I received my tartare, but I don't mind. I can eat and drink, but I just think that's a really nice touch. I've hollowed out a piece of bread, and I'm going to go ahead and just stuff it. I'm main has arrived. The hake fillet, or merlu, as they call it here. And I'm not sure what it comes with. I know that this is like a fish parsley sauce. Something that's also common in the UK, something common in most of Western Europe, parsley sauce paired with fish. However, I'm not sure what these are. Oh, so here we have some kind of mash, and here what looks like Swede maybe? I'm going to go for that first because I really don't know what it is. Yeah. So we have some like root vegetable sort of slices that have been fried, I presume. Very nice and soft. Another one here. It's almost like a small potato fondant, but made out of a sweet potato. It's like a and then we have like a root mashed veg, which I think is something that really well accompanies fish. So let's just get into the fish and do the flake test. Well cooked fish shouldn't crumble, it should flake, as if there's layers. So let's give it a go. Okay, look at that. That's how it should be. Look, you've got the layers here. That's well cooked. If it wasn't well cooked, it would just sort of disintegrate, which is not what you want. I'm going to start off with a piece of the root veg mash. Get stuck in with this. A bit of the sauce. That is stunning. There's like a sweetness to the dish that is just so satisfying but not overbearing, you know what I mean? Because it's very difficult when you're using bold and powerful flavours to pair it with a fish that's quite delicate with hake. You don't want to overdo it because then it will ruin the store of the dish, which is of course the hake fish. But it doesn't, it's just perfect, it's the right amount of sweet. Then you've got the creamy sauce that's got a bit of a savoury touch to it. The fish is just so well cooked. The textures are all there. It's perfect for lunch. It really is. It's a perfect lunch menu item. So flavourful, so light, so easy to eat. Now we're going to hit it with a bit of this. Get a sizable portion of that fish there. I don't know if you can see on camera that it's almost glistening. It's like shiny because it's so well cooked. It's not translucent, but an element of that. So we're going to just then hit it with some of the fresh parsley. And let's just go in. It's good. But between the fondant style sort of root veg and the root veg mash, the mash is the winner. The menu was so hard to choose from. They have like all the popular French classics, the tarte tartin, the meringue, the chocolate fondant. So I asked my server for his favourite and he recommended the tarte tartin, so I'm going to go for that. Should be a really nice way to close out an excellent and fantastic value lunch. We have it, the tarte tartin. Buttery, decadent treat. Oh, we've got this really flaky, light pastry. Underneath, look at that. Delicious. It's essentially, for reference for English people, it's just like a slightly elevated apple pie, just presented a lot nicer. It has the same flavour profile and it's nice and warm and gooey. Let's hit it with some of that thick cream. That's good. Lovely meal at the family, and it was undeniably good value. 42 euros it came to in total, including my Aperol spritz, my beer, starter, main, and dessert. Now I'm just wandering through the streets of Toulouse, and one thing is abundantly clear. It's charming, nice for a leisurely stroll, but there's not much to do. I don't think I'll have much content outside of food, so I hope you're ready to watch me eat, I guess, and drink, because there really isn't much more to see. Obviously, being a Western European country, there's also not much chance of me getting any interaction with people, seeing anything crazy going on. It's pretty, but yeah, you have to be here to enjoy it. I don't think seeing it on camera is really going to do it much justice. We'll see. I'll continue wandering, but it does seem as though all the content will be centered around my experience in restaurants. Nice little bar here on the square to do a little spot of people watching and drink a cocktail. I have here what they call the Scottish. It's got whiskey, of course, but it also has ginger beer, and then there's like some citric juice or something. It's good. Tastes mostly of the ginger beer. I don't presume there's a great deal of whiskey in it. 10 euros, not too bad for a cocktail. I am on my way back to the hostel, passing through the main square here in Toulouse, which houses a little outdoor market, so all kinds of cool shit. Baskets, jewellery, bags, even gems, stones, souvenirs, I guess. Probably counterfeit bags, leather and stuff to craft things with, pelts. And over here, the Capitol building, the main administration building for Toulouse, which also houses its own opera house.
C'est vrai que l'acoustique, ça peut un jour. Même pour eux, comment quand ça va être difficile pour eux d'avoir un lieu. Oui, oui, pour avoir une bonne acoustique. Ouais.
Moving nerd. Notice Jean Gabon over here on this poster for a Cinematheque. Another Jean Gabon in Pepe le Moco. Probably one of his best films. I really do like that movie. Cool. I don't think it is a museum, I think it is just generally a cinema. Paradise stall outside selling all manner of CDs for pretty good prices. Classics, Evil Dead, The Exorcist, Scanners, All the President's Men, Ben-Hur. Forget tourism stuff. Here is a trip for movers, eh? The famous Toulouse Basilica. I seen it last night. Fortunately it doesn't get lit up, so it wasn't really as impressive a sight, but when you can see it properly, it's really beautiful. Let's take a look inside. I think it's free entry. It's endless. Finally made it inside, eh? Look at this place. Wow. Amazing. I wish we could go in here, but I think it's only open during service. I want to get a closer look at the front. This has to be one of the best religious buildings I've been inside. The best since at least the Blue Mosque in Istanbul. Here we have all the various saints of Toulouse. Can't say I've heard of any of them. Not a religious man. But impressive bust nonetheless. Wow. Yeah, it's a confession booth there. Take a seat. Here. Through the other side would be the priest. I've never been in one of these before, I've just seen them on movies all the time. You just sit here, facing outside, confess all your sins, and just like that, you get to go to heaven. Oh, Father, I've cheated on my wife and beat the shit out of her. It's okay. Pray, and you'll be fine. Again, very English sounding pub. Take a look. Quick pint.
These big match.
Bonjour. Can I get a stuff for press, please? I'm just on my way back to my hostel for a little bit of relaxation. I've just seen a nice butcher's in the area that's doing some fresh rotisserie chicken, and it'd be rude not to have some and take it back to the hostel. So let's go.
Bonjour.
Could I get one of these? Chicken obtained. I already have some wine at the hostel. Let's go. Get tucked in. Probably not going to eat the whole thing, as I do have dinner in like 3 hours, but see if anyone at the hostel wants to share it with me. Back at the hostel with my chicken, and I'm with my dorm friend, who's going to share this meal with me. Look at that. It looks alright, that.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's been sitting there, so it might be dry, I hope not. Oh, it's soft. You know, the bit inside is really good. Some people don't eat it, I do. Right? Help yourself, grab some.
Thank you. So I just use my hands. I just take
Yeah, help yourself, man. Help yourself, I'm sure you're clean.
Thanks for the treat.
Not a problem at all. Like I say, I'm not going to eat it all myself. I have dinner tonight, but I really just wanted to try a rotisserie chicken while I was here because they did look really good. Like they really do add good flavour to it.
You know the Lay's chip, the crisps?
Yeah.
So they have the roasted chicken flavor here.
Oh yeah, we have that in England too. Have you not seen Walker's flavour?
Ah.
The Walkers do that too. Baguette with rotisserie chicken. Break a bit of the spare bread off. Mmm.
You like it? Good?
It is nicely seasoned, isn't it? It is. Because I mean, if this was dinner and you were having it with like fries and stuff, you could feed 3 or 4 people with it.
Cool.
Look at that. And to go with it, some of last night's wine. Cheers. I'm going to tuck into this, then I'll recharge my camera, my phone and everything like that, have a little break. See you at the Michelin-starred restaurant. Here, for the opera, me, I'm ready for my Michelin-starred dinner. Here, at Stéphane Tony, Le Jardin de l'Opéra. They often do a opera special set meal. Not today, this time. They have the rottiserrie restaurant, which is more like casual. But here is where I am at. It hasn't actually opened yet. I'm still a little bit early. So I'm just going to take a seat outside and wait for them to open the doors. Like I'm queuing for a new console or something. Reservation Andy Patterson.
What's the name for the reservation?
Andy Patterson.
Andy Patterson, yes. Can you come with me, please?
So here we have a choice of the a la carte, or we have the 4 courses and the 7 courses. I'm going to opt for the 4 courses with the wine flight. very extensive wine list.
Is it citrus cream? So it's natural sauce and vegetable instant. Ciao, come is
Okay, this is the pigeon in 2 cooked. We serve with the hazelnut sauce with the spices. I will come in with the bread.
A spellbinding dinner worth every penny and definitely worth its Michelin star. What a way to end my day in Toulouse. See you in the next video.